saw, we were in charge of that. And just in general, we take charge of those music events. And in the future, what we are looking for, we are working with Koto to create a creative group. We know we already have a sports group, but we want to add on to that. And what we're looking for right now is creating kind of a workshop for the kids to come to once a week and just to give them some basic music skills, because sometimes the kids who come don't have the access that we have to music.
Why is it valuable? Well, as we said before, we're very passionate about music, and it's another experience helping other people learn music. And we do so by teaching children or people from any age musical understanding and improvisation skills.
20 seconds.
Which actually help in performing, which is what we all love to do.
So why should you join? Well, it's also fun to get to play music and experiencing different kinds of instruments, playing together in groups, creating unique music. We also have great leaders. Unfortunately, Yoav, who is our senior leader, is about to leave next year. So, well, we're still here though. Remember that. And because you get to impact on the community.
Make sure you join. Thank you.
Not that you all.
Be more including this one. Almost in sequence.
All right, so hello, we are the Vietnam Youth Leaders, and essentially we're for students who want to build a network for our school and other local schools around Hanoi. These are our members right now. We're a new group this year. Our story is that we had the idea that there's a great divide between UNIS and other local schools, as well as very engaged students in the community. So we wanted to be a place where students can come together, share advice, help each other with anything they may need, and things like that. How we operate is we are a network of students. So we will operate as a group outside of UNIS, but our main branch, if you will be in UNIS Hanoi as a service learning. There will be two types of members: the members who help organize the meetings, the events, things like that, and just participating members as part of the network. And the whole group meetings will happen every 4 to 6 weeks. So what we plan to do is we plan to have yearly conferences, so like one big conference every year that's sort of like a TEDx mixed with like a seminar where you can learn from guest speakers, you can share advice and things such as that, as well as one large group project, hopefully every 6 months, where we improve the community, and as well as individual projects that members may want to take on with our help and help from other members as well. So yeah, as we mentioned, our goal is to be a network for all the students and bridge the gap between the schools, and we want to improve our communities and be a place where experience can be shared. So this is how you would work with us. You would be a part of the organizational team. You're a part of the UNIS Vietnam Youth Leaders cast, and you would help us organize the meetings, the events, and things such as that. And yeah, if you're interested, just email any of us to talk to Mr. Campbell, and we hope to see you. Thank you.
Ethan.
Hello, I'm Ethan, and I'm representing TechPro with Jared. So basically, our group's goal is to spread technology across the world, specifically Hanoi. And what we're doing to achieve this is teach a class of local Vietnamese students who don't have the opportunity to do this. And so far, we've had around 6 months of teaching last year, and we expect to do another 6 months this year and 6 months next year. And here's just a few photos of what it kind of looks like. So what we've achieved so far is we've hosted 2 tournaments, just generally about technology, where people could come in to show what they know or to learn something new. It was just friendly stuff between local Vietnamese schools and international schools nearby. And we've also, as I said before, we've taught a few months of a class with a school we're working with. And what we plan to do for the rest of this year is teach another class, and we hope to just kind of spread it out. And what you're required to do if you want to join us is have your Wednesdays from generally 5 to 6 free. If you join us, your first 3 weeks will be just 5:30 to 6, and then after that, it's every other Wednesday from 5 to 6. Thank you. Hi guys, I'm not going to need the mic because I already talked loud enough. Anyways, we are Learners for Learners, and I am the new head, whatever thing for this group, along with Ngan, who's not here today, but this is Ha, one of your members, Bailey and Sean. We teach English for the students, for the children of the staff who works here, and what our goal is. What our goal is to assist one of the learners, or maybe even all of them, to get their scholarship application processed so that they can change their future and they can come here and have a better environment for themselves. That's our plan for the future. And we meet every I meet every Sunday, but those who join is on a weekly rotation, so you have 3 weeks. So you come once every 3 weeks. And what's cool is that you can even join a second service learning, which I'm gonna do, because I only come on Sundays, and we don't really meet on Tuesdays. We send an email to each other like, okay, you're on this week, you're coming this week, done. And unless it's very urgent, we rarely meet face-to-face during school weeks. So yeah, you can join, and you can even join a second service. How cool is that? Yeah. All right, join us.
Hi, okay, so thanks everyone for coming. Next steps. So our chat to leaders about groups you're interested in. Remember, for the 10s who are not in groups yet, ideally you stay with this group all the way to when you Manya? Ideally you stay with this group till when you finish at the school, right? So it's a big decision. And so please think carefully, chat to people before you commit to something. There is opportunity for change later, but obviously the less change there is, the more effective our groups are. Part of the form will have a question about your commitment to service in the past. That just helps me form effective teams. Just be honest on that. You're here, you've shown commitment by being here, right? But just be honest about that so I can gauge where you are and why. And there'll also be a question, why do you want to be in a group? So just think about that, because if I am making up teams, it's good to know why you want to be in something, what your ideas are, rather than just, leaving that blank. So that will help you get in the group that you want to be in. All right? We're into lunchtime. Thanks a lot for coming. Cheers.
Sorry, Tom, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. Naughty people.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Perfect. Yeah, great. Just taking a